Welcome to PASC26. This is the highlights from the mini symposia. I'm here with three ladies, actually, and we will talk about the towards fair and reproducible dark matter science, co-design of data infrastructure, AI workflows, and community data set. And we have here Michaela Taufer from University of Tennessee, Amy Roberts from University of Colorado, Denver, and Belina from Kirchhoff Institute of Physics, Germany. Amy, so would you tell us briefly what was this symposium about?
Yeah, okay. So this symposium is really about sort of the data revolution within dark matter experiments. So dark matter, just for anyone who's not familiar, is sort of this name that we've given to a bunch of data that doesn't fit together properly. There are new experiments now that are, in some cases, they're 5th generation, in some cases, they're 3rd generation, that are just starting to take data. And the question that the community is kind of grappling with right now, as these experiments have gotten more and more sensitive, is how are we going to analyze this data? And so this sort of presents, the data analysis presents really unique challenges because we know so little about dark matter and because we're looking at interactions that are some of the smallest that we've ever detected in the history of mankind.
So, Belina, but then what were your expectations from this mini symposium? What would you like to bring back home after today's discussion?
I think I would like to bring back home a path forward and how we can make the data in a way interchangeable. So we have those many different experiments worldwide, and they have very different approaches to collect their data, to write the data, to store the data, to analyze the data. And if you want to compare, or if I want to be very open to the community, I want to have a very transparent and reproducible data set. And the question is, how do we achieve this? So I'm currently building a new experiment with my collaboration together, and we are now in this unique chance that we can actually go towards this open and transparent data. And this is what I hope to get from today.
Okay, so Amy and Belina, you are from astroparticle physics.
Yes.
Now, Michaela, you are the only one that is not a domain scientist in the sense of from astrophysics, but you are a computer science and a scientist, and you are the expert in data.
Exactly.
But then, what are the challenges that you are facing in this collaboration?
Well, first of all, it's an amazing opportunity to work with scientists because we can indeed impact a domain that is so fascinating. But the big challenge we are facing is that we need the data fabric that allow the different groups, the different institutions, also in communities that are smaller, that have less opportunity to plug in the big network. We need to provide them with data and point of entrance, and also opportunity for having standard, for having metadata, searchability, usability of data. And this is where myself and my colleague, part of the National Science Data Fabric, have the big responsibility to play a role in facilitating this amazing colleague and the community of dark matter to finally have a home for their research and their search.
But then what are the next steps? So you met here, you discuss, you meet with the domain scientists, but then what are you expecting now to happen in the coming months? If you come back in 1 year time to the PASC conference, what would you have liked to see achieved?
Yeah.
All of you. It's a question for all of you.
Yeah. So I think one of the things is identifying points of collaboration like this, and I think that also a thing that we really hope to have soon are some actual examples of historic data that we've defined metadata on that the community can use, so that we have something to sort of as a point of discussion to move forward. So I think, examples that are based on historical data could be really helpful for moving forward.
Yes, so for me, like I said, we are building this new experiment, and in 1 year from now, I would hope to have certain decisions being taken. So what data formats, what standardized workflows, what metadata, how to have it searchable. So really these key decisions at the beginning of an experiment, I hope to set them in stone throughout the next year.
I have two major steps. The short term, I want to see, and we are working hard to get the National Science Data Fabric to be mature to support historical data accessibility, and a little bit on a long term, perhaps in 2 years, to have the National Science Data Fabric enabling Belina and EMI and the community to access the experimental facility, not only historical data in databases and repository, but the sensor where the data are collected at runtime.
So if you will have a follow-up mini symposium next year, I will invite you back and ask for updates. Thank you very much.
We are thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you.